Joan Arbach says her mother, Charlotte, has always been an active person and an avid reader.
Read constantly. Always knew what was going on in the Twin Cities before we did, because she read the paper from cover to cover.
At the age of 83, Charlotte finally decided to stop working, and soon after she quit, her eyesight started to go.
She has developed macular degeneration to a really severe extent.
Now, at the age of 89, even with the help of the strongest magnification devices they can find, Charlotte can barely see words, much less sentences and paragraphs.
Once your eyesight has left you, you have no idea how hard that is for that individual.
Did that lens help you?
Dr. Robert Rassman knows exactly how hard it is for people. He has been treating them for decades.
That's a big grief to lose your vision. It's a loss.
A loss that traditional optometrists have trouble dealing with.
Many people have normal vision up to a certain age, but then something happens. They lose their vision through injury or disease. And their regular eye doctors can't help them, or they don't know how to help them.
And that is where Vision Loss Resources comes into the picture. Kate Grathwall is the president and CEO.
What we're trying to do is get the word out so people know that you can start talking about vision loss, because it's the most feared disability of all disabilities. If you have changes in vision, it's not the end of the world. You can actually live a very vital and exciting life with vision loss.
Which is what community service specialists like Susan Anderson help people see every day.
Far too often I go into the homes and people tell me that there's really no reason for them to live anymore if they can't see. But once we talk about the services that Community Services Program can offer, the support emotionally that we can give them, then it's almost like the weight of the world just kind of lifts off their shoulders.
It's normal to grieve when you have started to lose your vision.
That's Jean Johnson. She helps people deal with both the emotional and the practical aspects of vision loss with living skills classes.
It takes something that you've done all your life but you don't think you can do anymore, and says, listen, you know how to do this. Here's just a few little techniques that will help you be independent.
And Vision Loss Resources creates more than just independence, it also instills confidence. Just ask Kelly McCrary. He teaches woodworking.
You know, if you can work a table saw that runs at 2,500 RPM, you could make a cake. You could deal anything in the kitchen. You could work outside. You could deal with traffic. You could deal with pedestrians.
I did these. It's a good place for friendships.
Carol Alperin's been coming to Vision Loss Resources for decades. She enjoys the sense of community here, from card clubs to a beading club, or her personal favorite, it's called the 3 Fs.
Fiber, fabric, and friends. And we have a good time, and we do things for charities. We do chemo caps and shawls, comfort shawls.
Yep, that's the stitch.
After the Society for the Blind in Minneapolis and St. Paul merged to create Vision Loss Resources about 20 years ago, Dr. Herb Cantrell says VLR's reach continues to grow.
This organization has been the biggest provider of services for people with really a profound loss of vision in the whole 7-county metro area and really in the whole state of Minnesota.
And as anyone who has been here will tell you, it's more than just a resource, it is a place of hope.
The training that we do, it shows them what is still possible, even when you thought it wasn't.
It's a way to enjoy everything that life has to offer.